Bunny Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Ranger Reject Chapter 43. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos. And it's getting faster by the second. We're talking panic attack, migraine-inducing, hyper-speed levels of struggle up in y'all. Seriously, I'm struggling to keep a roof over my head. It is that bad. But if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So, Nerdigans, we're at a very interesting point in this manga because with X's in particular, she thought that, she was on Petrola's side. That Petrola was looking out for her, especially since she knows the Dragon Keepers are her enemy. Well, guess what? Petrola used her as a meat shield and ran away, so she feels abandoned by Petrola. So she's like at a crossroads. She's like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I don't belong to any flock. And I totally relate to that because I don't belong to any flock. Both flocks frankly hate me, to be honest. Because I challenge them and they don't like it. And also, frankly, both extreme sides of the aisle, both flocks, particularly the extremists, they are very anti-Semitic. And I'm just like, dude, both of you guys hate me. So why the fuck should I give a crap about joining your flock when you guys hate my people anyway? Just saying. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. Blah, blah, blah. Some stuff happened and the invaders successfully achieved world domination. We are heading in a very good direction right now. This is a great freaking start. Negi, I'm excited for this. This chapter is titled The Bylong Exams Facing Petrola Part 3. The invaders have arrived. Ooh. Long time no see, Surface. We are deeply honored, Master Invaders. Thank you for gracing our establishment with your presence. Welcome, Master Foot Soldiers. Our entire staff are available to cater to your every desire. Please, Master X's, allow me to take your coat. Hey, I ain't X's. I'm Foot Soldier D. Oh, so we all look the same to the rotten eyes of you Earthlings, huh? Please, Masters, pay him no mind. You have my assurances that this man will be fired at once. We mere Earthlings would never mean to displease you intentionally. You have my deepest apologies. Luckily for you, Mercy's my middle name, so don't sweat it. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Such dazzling kindness. That's a Master Invader for you. Who cares about freedom if they're the ones ruling us? Is this really the best food the Surface has to offer? It sucks. Give me another. What? Hey, bring me the chef. You call for me? You call for me, Master D? Master D, was something not to your liking? It was delicious. You deserve a reward. Thank you so much. My daughter's a huge fan. Phew, the world's a better place now. Yeah. I love this. The Foot Soldier Dragon Keepers get wrecked. Bestseller Invader. Invaders rule. Oh my god. I concede. Hey, you. The Master Invaders are having their meal right now. What's all the fuss out there? I'm terribly sorry. A number of Earthlings have trespassed upon the premises and I'll let them through. They're customers. I invited them. You're a customer too, dumbass. Whoa, classy place. Kurusu, mind your manners. Where's the food? Hey, long time no see, D. Master, aren't these people Earthlings? Yeah, but they're special. Yay, they are special. Aw, you really know how to warm a guy's heart. Hey, don't tell me you guys always eat this fancy. Wait a minute. Something says one of these things don't belong here. We haven't all eaten together since we were back underground. This stuff beats plain old canteen food any day. This stuff's way above your pay grade. Eat as much as you like and savor the memory of the rest of your lives. Don't hold back. I've got 10 million yen in the bank. Wow. And keep only 10 billion? That doesn't seem right. And keep this between us, but starting next year, it's going to be me printed on the new banknotes. You're on the money? My house is gonna be 100 Tokyo domes. I don't get it. 100 butlers, 100 imported cars. Number one on the invaders that I did totally let invade me ranking surveyed from women on the street. Lucky bastard. Well, foot soldier A is something. What? And then foot soldier F. Oh my god. Damn it! If I'd made Dragon Keeper, then right around now, I could have been. Well, there's no point getting your muscles in a twist about it since he dismantled the Rangers. Mwahaha. Still, maybe it turned out to be for the best. After all, who could have guessed that the Dragon Keepers were actually such terrible people? Mm-hmm. Yet, preach. All of us Earthlings were complicit in that crime. And now that we've lost the war, no matter how the invaders treat us, we've got no right to object. Right. Master D, another one of your guests has arrived. My, what a nice establishment. Oh, Master Patrolla. Oh, bring me the chef. Master Executive, how may I help you? Were you the one who made this? Yes, I was. Ooh, he just killed him. Know your place. You are mere earthlings. Your existence is below that of livestock. For you to slaughter other living creatures and present them as cuisine is an permissible sin. Our deepest apologies. All of you, run now. T, please calm down. If an executive wants to kill us, then we'll happily line up to die. That's just how grave the sins we earthlings committed was. But this establishment will now be closing its doors permanently. Ooh. This art is beautiful, Reggie. What D is seeing here? What you see here, two sides of the same coin. Two flocks, all sheep. They are no different. Especially, you notice how Patrolla is like no different than Red? Well, obviously Patrolla is probably worse than Red. Congratulations! You finally achieved your goal. It's my loss. This is what the aftermath of destroying the Rangers looks like. The world domination you've always dreamed of. Sakurama, you're wrong. This isn't what I wanted. It is. You just hadn't thought about it. What the world would look like after you took it over. As long as there are executives alive, this is the reality that that your current path of destroying the Rangers will lead to. No, not if you just if you dismantle the system, if you completely abolish the system, yeah, I agree. But if you reform the system, then that's different. All the people you've come to know will die. Of course, that includes me. How is that any different from what the see right here? What I say? How is that any different from what the Dragon Keepers are doing? Don't you think it's greedy to try and force everything to be exactly how you want it to be? It's clearly a bad move with no chance of succeeding. It's not too late. Work with me. Give up on destroying the Rangers. Let's reform them together. See? We on the same page. What did I just fucking say? I didn't even look at this and I said this. What did I tell you? Because both sides, both flocks want to do the same fucking thing. This is how it is in real life right now. It is. Both extremes want the same fucking thing. And it is ridiculous. The fact that neither one of them can see that is just utterly insane. Both flocks of sheep don't see that they're the same goddamn thing. You're all goddamn sheep. If you cannot see this, that if you don't want reform, then I don't know what's wrong with you. And the fact that you are just ignoring the other flock and just want to keep fighting each other. Why? Why? I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. I've talked to leftist sheep. I've talked to I shouldn't say sheep in this regard. I've talked to leftists. I have. They are willing to, if you are nice to people, if you are nice and not a complete jackass, people will talk to you and you can get an idea of what they're thinking and why they think that way. But if you come off as a complete jackass to people, what do you think you're gonna get? The other person's gonna be a complete jackass. And none of these idiotic sheep don't understand that. I've had to deal with, trust me, I've had to deal with this in the protest community. I know I know what it's like. I know what it's like dealing with this. Surprisingly, it's mostly from the the so-called patriots that really do this. They have really become the thing that they set out to destroy. It's really frustrating. It really is. They don't want to hear shit from you. I have tried with them. I have, but they don't want to hear anything. They would rather be in an echo chamber. In regards to leftists, there are leftists, and I'm not saying that all leftists are reasonable to talk with. There are a lot of leftists that are like, there are a good chunk of leftists that are unreasonable and shit. Some of the leftists in the protest community that I've talked with have been saying it too, and they don't like it either. But I'm just saying, I'm an invader. Hold it. Where are you going? We destroy anyone who gets in our way. You're the ones who created us to be like that. I won't side with anybody. I'm my own ally. I love this right here. I'm going to read this again because this is very, very important. And people hate, and this is why I love this manga so much. I do. An invader. Hold it. Where are you going? We destroy anyone who gets in our way. You're the ones who created us to be like that. I won't side with anybody. I'm my own ally. Screw all you sheep. Screw all of you. You can continue to listen to your elitist shepherds and Bob when they tell you to. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do my own research. I'm going to do what I want. You can bob when your shepherd tells you to. And if the executive's idea, okay, let me read this. I got to read this in full because this is fucking amazing because I just said this and oh my God, I didn't even look at this panel. I won't side with anybody. I'm my own ally. And if the executive's ideals don't line up with my ideals, then you're my enemy too. Yes, yes. Ugh, Hibiki, greed? I'm as greedy as they come. Bad moves? Why wouldn't I use them? I'm a bad guy, an invader, and I won't be satisfied until every single thing goes my way. Yes, yes, yes. Yes! It's not bad to be greedy. Nah, well, some cases it's bad to be greedy, obviously, when it involves breaking the law. Sure. There are cases where it's bad. Again, there's like Ponzi schemes and shit. It's bad. There are cases where it's bad to be greedy. And tax evasion and all that. It's bad. Yes. It's bad to be greedy in some certain situations. But if there's tax loopholes and shit like that, that's where it's like, don't hate the player, hate the game. But like, we're means greedy when it comes to like following your heart and being smart in regards to going with your own opinion, going with being greedy in regards to wanting to earn money and having a successful business and eventually having a big corporation and all that. That's a completely different story. That's why I feel like it's a bad guy. I feel like it's a bad guy. But I just feel like with greed can mean so many things. But greedy can be good and greedy can be bad. There's two sides of the coin with everything. But I love this. Bad moves? Why wouldn't I use them? Yeah, loopholes, why wouldn't you use them? If you can find a loophole, why not exploit it? Like, for example, with the tax code, going back to that, like, why if you can exploit the tax code, like by donating to charity, that's actually a good thing. Like a lot of these, a lot of millions and billionaires, they don't. You know why they donate to charity? Because they get a tax credit for it. Hey, it's a win-win. The charities get money, and they get tax credits for it. Can't hate that shit. A lot of them put money in overseas banks because they could get away with it. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game, and that shit. Same thing with stock accounts. You can actually get, because I know this because I have a Roth IRA. You can put money in your stock account and pay taxes on that. That's how some of these people do it. That's how that's how Warren Buffett gets away with shit. You wonder why Warren Buffett has a lower salary than than like his secretary? Is that he puts his money in stocks. That's why. But taboos, why would I use them? Loopholes, why wouldn't you use them? Why wouldn't you exploit it? I love this. This chapter makes me so happy because it's one of those be careful what you wish for situations, and not just that, but it's also Negi's also showing here that both the executives and the Rangers, they're two sides of the same coin. They're opposite sides of the spectrum. This is what I've been wanting to see, and that the best way to do that Dee needs to go about it is to find common ground, come to the middle, and in this case, reform the Rangers, which is something that I've been wanting. That's what I've been saying from the beginning, is to reform the Rangers. And you could have told Dee until you were blue in the face that he needed to do that, but he needed to figure it out for himself, and now he sees it. X's, I think, sees it too. But you gotta wonder, because he said executives. I think there's more than one executive here. I really do. There's got to be more than one executive alive, especially based on what we've heard in the past few chapters, especially with this promise. Bitch, I bet you there's more than one executive alive. Has to be. Gotta wonder if there's more than one of the original foot soldiers alive. And this is going to be one of these things where I feel like the foot soldiers and the Rangers are going to come together and rise up and go against them. And I think the executive that Dee was talking about is alive in particular. It's going to be interesting to see if she is for real or if she is just as bad as the other executives. That is going to be very interesting. I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. I think this has to be one of the best chapters of this manga. This is definitely, if not top 3, the best chapter of this manga. I'm very, very happy with this chapter. Thank you, Negi, for giving us this. This makes me happy. Very, very happy. Because, as I said, this is something that I've been dealing with for a long time. And I don't know if anyone else has like I have. But I'm very curious what you guys think of seeing the reality of the two extremes. Like if you got rid of one extreme, it throws off the balance. You got to have both. You got to, in this case, you got to get rid of you got to get rid of the executives. Sure. You got to get rid of the executives in this case. Maybe except for, the one that Dee was talking about, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll wait and see on that one. But the Dragon Keepers, you can't completely get rid of. You can't. You got to reform. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Ranger Reject content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.